Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rebel Chums channel. Very exciting news today. Saberforge just released the updated Prodigal Son Mark 6 and I think it has some good improvements. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, but I think we're going forward. And as I keep saying, Saberforge keep coming with updates to their existing products, the chassis, the Sabercore 3.0, new saber heels, so many new things. They keep coming with new stuff. And you can nothing more than praising Saberforge for doing so. Let's take a look at the pictures. There's some massive differences. First and foremost, I think it looks pretty darn cool. Okay, I like a few things they have done, and I'm gonna show them. So first and foremost, they have upgraded this clamp card system. So it's hard to see. I know it's hard to see, but this piece here, this brass piece here. Oh, are we still alive? Yeah, we're still alive. This brass piece here is now no longer glued on here on the side, which was in the down and past. You look here, there's a little strip here. So this is a brass piece. This is a full piece. This is a one single piece. And there was something in the past, it just fell off when it was glued on. That was like the first thing to give in were these little side panels. So that's a good improvement. The clamp card has been updated. I think this is more like the one in the Last Jedi. So they have updated it. They have this high mirror finish on it. I don't know if it will be coming in multiple versions. I think it will. Standard, weathered, high polish, and then a whole array of customizations that you can do. Typical what you now have on Saberforge. One big improvement as well, you can see here, they actually have working lights now. The working blinky lights, and I think that's fantastic. The old one were just painted in a red paint and green paint, and having now working blinky lights is really significant. I think that's a really big improvement. Overall, the aesthetics, it looks really nice. They have tinkered a bit with the pommel, it seems, as well. It looks like it went back to the older version of the older pommel, where they have a little bit of an extension on it. And we have some more pictures. I don't know what my camera is doing there. It's flipping. It disappears. I don't know why. So this is the saber with the extended crystal reveal. And the crystal chamber that is also recently being updated by Saberforge. So this is again an updated version of the crystal chamber as well. Which I really like. So I'm definitely going to pick one up. I'm going to get one. And I'm going to review it. I want to get one with a Sabercore. The LED is still in the grenade section, so that is still a little bit of a bummer. Phil Isherwood from Saberforge stated in one of his comments that he did that because he did not like the bulkiness of how Vader's Vault put the LED in the emitter. Now I have to be honest guys, I have done the review of my Vader's Vault Hero, which is my absolute precious lightsaber. That emitter is absolutely not fatter than a regular emitter. There's nothing bulky about it. I would argue that this Saberforge emitter is actually bulkier and bigger than the one from Vader's Vault that also houses the LED. The reason why I say this because I'm still not so happy that Saberforge keep the LED here, because that affects brightness. No matter what you do, the light has to be funneled to this length, all the way to here. Why I say all the way here? Because inside the emitter itself it has a pipe, and the blade itself is actually fitting over the pipe like this. Yeah, it sounds a little bit weird, but this is how the blade fits onto the emitter, and that's why you need a special blade with a crimped diffusion blade inside the blade, so you don't squeeze and wrinkle the blade inside the diffusion foil. But nonetheless, I'm really excited. I presume this will be the same price range as the Unleashed and the other crystal reveals, around 250 to 300 US dollar empty, and you're looking at around 450 to 500 US dollar with a crystal with a Sabercore 3.0. I think this is gonna be a hot seller. This lightsaber has always been one of the more popular models from Saberforge, and it's always, I always had the issue with the control box, with the glued on parts, etc. And now that they actually have blinky lights, they have improved the control box. It probably still works the same way where this card slides in and out. But that can be fixed. I'm not super happy with it, but I also had that on my KR Sabers Hero, which I reviewed as well. So if you want to check it out on the channel. A lot of companies like Romans Props, I believe, and KR Sabers and some others, they use that sliding mechanism like Saberforge. It's not horrible. I just wanted to see it as a solid piece and have these buttons working. I don't believe they actually function. I think these ones are still glued on. But there's also a video from Saberforge about this saber. So let's take a look. Saberforge. And we go to today. And I'm gonna show off that awesome. Woo, this is handsome guy. That's nice. Where is my Saberforge video? Where is that Saberforge website? Maybe we can do it from here. I forgot how to get to the Saberforge YouTube. Saberforge YouTube. Is it how we do it? Ah, there we go. Is this the other one? That's not the guy. That's not them. That's not them. Yes, here we go. So let's go take a look. So I'm gonna take a look together. And here's being shown off with the functionalities. You see the blinking lights, and here you see the clamp card. So this is the new design, as I say. So they have this solid piece, and which I think is a massive improvement also for the do-yourself guys that are interested picking up an empty hilt and basically modify it to make it their own. This is just a way better system. This is actually OG to KR Sabers on their Luke Skywalker Hero version. They had this first, I believe, at least before Saberforge. So that is from what I know. But I like that because you also could modify this, not having to per se having this recharge port and whatnot here, but for example having the tactile switches underneath and whatnot. I believe these are actually the tactile switches. So that is really cool. And then we have the blinky lights, of course. So as I said, I think that's really cool. So you can check out the full video on their YouTube. Now this is what I said. This is the pipe. So the LED is under here and the light shines all the way to the tip. So you see it's even higher than it used to be. I believe this part in the past was actually a bit sunken inside the emitter. Now it sticks out another ½ inch. So it's even longer. So it should be a little bit less bright, to be honest. Of course they put in the semi-reflective material. They put in blades. That's in here as well to help make it a little bit brighter. But what I would recommend, if you're getting that Saberforge saber, get it in a blue LED and get a photon blade. You get a much brighter green color than you can get from a standard Quackery LED with a standard Saberforge offering. So I highly recommend in this case get a blue LED then from Saberforge when you buy this lightsaber, and buy a photon blade. That's really gonna help with the brightness. I highly recommend doing that. So this is the crystal review. I think it's pretty cool. I think it works really well as well on these Saberforge. Just twist, open, review the crystal chamber. I like the simplicity of it, and that's actually my preferred way to have crystal chambers. And they also talk a little bit about the new chassis as well. So that's what I announced recently. So this is their new chassis. Again, a really good improvements from Saberforge. They really gonna bring their quality to the next level. And I said it before, since the change of lead design, or the lead design came to the foreground, I really feel he makes a lot of the calls and contributions to Saberforge improving. I think he really has a lot to say in how the company progresses. I think it's not just Phil Isherwood steering all these changes. I definitely think Mr. Snyder as well. Really cool guys. I'm really excited for this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Of course you know me. I have a hate-love relationship with Saberforge, but I see that their one of the flagship sabers is being improved. Not 100% sure, 100% there yet. If they put the emitter here, ooh, I would be completely sold. But For me, this is fair enough, because if you compare it to some other Saber companies, it's for something similar you pay a lot of money. So I'm very curious to see how much they can put it on the market. I hope it will be in the $450 US range, not above that. I hope $450 US with a Saber Core 3.0. I hope they can meet that ballpark. Then they have a nice killer setup that's going to be quite popular. So hopefully you liked the video. Let me know in the comments what you think about the upgraded hero, Prodigal Son. Was that something within your expectations? Did you see it coming? Let me know what you think about it. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye bye.